about to go down. Huddle Sports Network, yeah, we own this town. Mic in hand, dreams in the air. Step to the stage, what you got, don't care. Huddle up, it's time for the show. Open mic vibes, let your talent flow. Every Saturday night, 7 p.m. on the dot. Central Standard Time, give it all you've got. Don't matter if you're seasoned or just starting out. Step to the front, shout it loud, no doubt. Rhymes, beats, verses, the energy's lit. Huddle Sports Network, this is where we get fit. Everybody's welcome, no need to hide.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Open Mic Night. What's up, Rock?
What's going on?
Well, bro, it's like the last official open mic for this season. You know, we're gonna talk some shit, and then it's gonna be a couple weeks off.
Yeah, but I think I speak for all of us when we're ready for the season to be over. I mean, in my heart, I felt like it was over fucking 2 or 3 weeks ago when the Eagles lost. It was like, fuck, man.
We all did.
You know what I mean? It was like, okay, it's time to move on, Let's look forward to the fucking off season. And then for the last 3 weeks, like I was telling you right before the show started, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking for in my team this year because we've lost so many coaches. They've walked out and we brought in so many new ones. It's like, I don't even know what the hell they're going to have next year because, I mean, these new guys could pan out and do well. We don't know what they can do. We've never seen them do anything.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what I mean? And then we bring one of your guys over to be our offensive coordinator. It was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the hell we're going to be them next year.
We brought in a new DC. We brought in a new secondary coach. I think they brought in a line coach. I mean, we're bringing in all these guys. I have no clue who they are. And then the one guy I want them to get rid of, they don't. They're going to keep Rich Versace as the special teams guy. They're going to keep it, bro. We ranked 30th and 31st and 32nd in like punt return average, kick return average. We had extra points blocked. We had field goals blocked. I mean, we missed 3 field goals. I mean, there's so many things that went on special teams, and we're going to keep the highest paid guy.
You lost that game against Cleveland because of special teams. Because I watched that one. I watched that game because I think we had the afternoon game that particular evening. Or that particular Sunday, and I watched you guys lose that game because of field goals.
Yep. No, and I don't know. Goody's the one who said this, so I got a question. I'm starting to wonder if Goody's losing his touch, man. I mean, I've always believed in him, and I mean, not everyone's hit, but he had a couple free agents that like cost us this year, and I mean, he had the one free agent that didn't. Micah. I mean, he's up and down, bro. He's up and down. I don't know, and I just don't like to hear that. Well, they're blaming what they're doing is they're blaming the special teams problems on the kicker. There's like, it's the kicker who missed those three field goals against the Bears. It's the kicker's reason why we're out of the. And it's not just the kicker. It's the coach. The coach doesn't put a lot of stock in special teams. He doesn't. It's just a mediocre thing to him. It's not. He doesn't pay. And I wish. The policy would have put his foot down and said, look, you can do whatever you want, just get rid of the special teams coach and find someone else. But they didn't do it. I don't get it, bro. Just don't get it. I want someone to explain it to me, but they won't.
I mean, that is the one thing about your coach, Matt LaFleur, that does blow my fucking mind. How can you take – because, I mean – for as long as I've been a football fan, Rob, there's always been 3 elements to a football team.
Yep.
Offense, defense, special teams.
Special teams, yep.
I mean, come the fuck on. If you don't know this by now, you don't know football.
How do you not think it's integral to it? I mean, field position.
That's what I'm trying to say. In order to be a complete football team to take it to the Super Bowl, most of the time you got to have that pyramid, that special teams, offense, and defense.
Yeah.
You got to have it.
And
you missed one of those elements, you're going to be very, very hard pressed to win anything.
And there's so many different aspects. There's so many aspects to it, though. I mean, it's field goal returns, it's field goal kicking, field goal blocking, it's punt returns. I mean. Bro, in that Bear game, we let the Bears get into good field. They return the ball almost to the 50-yard line. We're trying to stop them from scoring.
Rob, I'm going to tell you right now, if you had good special teams, you probably would have won all 3 games.
Yeah, bro, we probably
And
would.
David White, I don't give a fuck if you are listening. I'm here to tell you the truth, bro. If Green Bay had good special teams, you wouldn't have won shit.
Yeah, they sure would, bro. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, bro, I'm just.
But it is
these are the
what it
problems,
is.
like you said. I'm feeling
can't.
what you said. I don't know.
I mean,
what
you
got.
can't knock David, though, because they did have a good season. But let's be honest with each other. The Bears ended up doing exactly what the Bears are supposed to do. You got as far as you did because of the cupcake schedule, but once you ran across a good team, they kicked your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure, bro.
They showed Caleb Williams what he is.
Bear fans
bro,
try to say
you're
they
a decent
whooped.
quarterback, but right now you're not up there.
Bear fans try to say you whooped us. You won the game. You didn't whoop us.
You won the game. You didn't whoop anything.
Because the first half, you weren't even around. All 3 games, we kicked their ass the first half. I mean, they weren't even in the game the first half. But then in the second half, neither were we. So, it's.
I mean, you guys let them come back from what, 15 down?
18 point
I'm
lead.
sorry, 18.
18-point lead with 30 minutes to go. You think you could win the game? You should win the game.
You would think you could be able to win that game.
Yes, bro. Yes. Nope. They scored like 25 points in the fourth quarter on us.
That's
Seriously.
retarded.
Yes,
That's
retarded is right, bro. That's just so ass backwards. And, some of that's on Hafley. I mean, was Hafley out the door? Was he already thinking about Miami? I don't know.
Why, is he the head coach down there?
Yeah, he left. He went to Miami. That's why we got that new DC. We got the new DC is the guy from Arizona.
Because Rob, be honest with you, they've been doing so much shuffling. I don't know who the fuck went where.
I know, bro. It's,
it's
crazy.
It's like, who the fuck's going where? What now? Where? Who? Where? What?
Yeah. No,
I mean, Jonathan Gannon went from Arizona's head coach to now your DC. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? My friend Ray, okay, I got a good friend of mine. He says all the NFL does rock is recycle coaches. And I was like, nah, they don't do that. But then I've been watching this shit, and I've been watching the coaches get recycled throughout the fucking league, and it's like, he ain't lying. All they're getting is recycled shit.
It was reported that you guys were going to get Nagy from Kansas City as your OC.
I thought for sure we were getting ready to get Nagy.
What happened?
Man, I thought for sure we were going to get him.
What happened to that?
I don't know. I mean, there's some internal shit going on that isn't quite coming out yet. You know what I mean? And it's really, really getting on my fucking nerves because every time you turn around, somebody else is leaving or somebody else is turning down the job. And I don't think it's on Hurts. I think it's a lot more to do with the attitude of the fucking front office of Nick Sirianni and him wanting to do it his way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of coordinators are going, bro, you don't know how to do it your way.
That's for sure, bro.
I think Sirianni, if he don't step out of his own fucking way, might get, even though he has a good record, he might end up getting himself found out of a job because he just doesn't want anybody else to come in and fucking do it any other way. And Sirianni isn't that good as far as in my opinion, of calling plays. He's good in other areas, but not calling plays.
Right.
He don't call plays with the shit.
That's true.
I'm not a Sirianni fan when it comes to his play calling. No, I'm not. I mean, he's good for the enthusiasm. He's good for Philly because, he can handle whatever Philly throws at him. That's why I say he's got thick skin. I'll give him the Nick Sirianni. He's got thick skin. Or he knows how to give it right back to you, which is how Philly is. If you're going to come at us, we're coming right back at you. So that's why when people were like, he's out there yelling at the Philly fans. You know what? I kind of like that from my coach. He ain't going to take our shit and come right back and give it right back. Fucking hey, I like that. Don't be a bitch. I like how you stood up. I like that, actually.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you gotta speak your mind. You gotta say your words, or otherwise no one's gonna hear you. And
right,
these guys, these coaches too, with all their crap, man. So I don't even get some of these guys. Like I personally don't like Sirianni. They said they couldn't hire any OC or even in New York, the Jets, like Aaron Glenn, he was trying to get a new, he couldn't hire anybody either. Like nobody wanted to take the jobs. Wow.
Well, because nobody wants to go to New York because New York's a dead end job. Let's be honest with each other. Everybody that goes to New York, they either don't get another job or B, they get told you suck.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised Todd Bowles got another job.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised Robert Sala's getting another job.
Yeah, he got who's he with?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. That's
then
right.
He gets,
I
think he got the OC or the head coaching job.
Yeah.
I think he got the head coaching job, though, if I'm not mistaken. I'm surprised he got that job, Rob, because and if he didn't get the OC or the head coaching, then he got the DC job in Tennessee, but he's in Tennessee nonetheless. And I'm surprised he got that job. Because let's face it, once you go to New York, man, you don't usually get a second chance.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Well, we got nobody in the comments. Everybody's taking the night off. It's the night before the Super Bowl. Nobody's around.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked too. Oh, well.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me either. It is what it is.
It is. I mean, hey, at least we're here.
Yeah.
Talking, chilling.
Who you got? I got Seattle, man. I hope they stomp up.
I got Seattle myself, but I don't think it's going to. I mean, I heard one guy said Seattle's going to walk on them. I said, dude, that ain't going to fucking happen. There ain't no way do I believe that New England's just going to lay down and die and let Seattle just walk on them tomorrow. It's not going to happen. It's going to be a tight game.
New England did beat the three top defenses in the AFC, bro. They did beat the top three. I mean, and I think Seattle was the number one defense in the NFC, I think, or they were at least in the top three.
Somewhere, yeah.
They got a decent defense, good pass rush.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, do I think the Patriots have a chance? Sure, they do. I mean, this is the. I mean, they play very well this year, and then new coach. If he wins, you hear that, right? He'll be the first coach to win a Super Bowl as a player and as the coach for the same team.
No shit.
It's never been done before. So if he wins, yeah, he won it as a player, as a Patriot player, and if he fucking does it,
I know.
If he wins it as a coach, it's never been done in the NFL where a player has won as a player and a coach for the same team. Now they won it as a coach for other teams, but not the actual same team they played for.
Right.
So, and Robert Kraft, as soon as he got a chance to get him in there, he's like, "Oh, this is the old Patriot way. This is what we know. This is how we win. This is what we, and he was all on board. And sure enough, it's worked. Oh, here we go.
Hell yeah, it's worked. Because let me tell you something. I told somebody a while back, I said, he's going to fucking change ways in New England. He's going to bring it right back to the way it was. Now, did I think he was going to do it this fast? No. But I knew he was going to turn shit around. What's going on, Johnny?
What's up,
Rob?
What's going on, man?
What y'all talking about now?
We just talk about the Super Bowl. I mean, bro, it's the obvious. How do you feel about seeing Darnold in there, bro? You think he's gonna get over the hump and win the games that he's never won?
Oh yeah, he's done it already.
So?
He's done it already.
Yeah, but if he doesn't win this, I feel that half the Viking fan base is going to say, he didn't win the Super Bowl, so it don't matter. But he's won the important games.
I think making it matters. I mean,
yeah, me too.
But I think winning it would be probably the icing on the cake, especially for all of his critics. You're going
to hear, Viking fans are going to hear that shit all off season if that happens.
Hey, I tell people all the time, if he would have stayed in Minnesota, he would have got hurt. He would have got hurt.
You think so?
That O-line was garbage, man.
You think so? It's worse than last year's because you won 14 games last year with Darnold behind that O-line.
No, we had some changes. We had a new center.
Well, the whole North got a new center. The whole North did get a new center. Everybody in the North got a new center.
Right. I mean, we did make some additions, but I thought it was going to be a better offensive line, but it was wrong. So,
yeah. Well, you didn't have no draft picks, right? That was part of it.
What was that?
They said you guys didn't have no draft picks this year. You had like 4 picks the whole draft.
Right. I think that's part of the reason why Quesi's gone. That's why he's got the axe, you know.
Well, it's just funny. As soon as Darnold wins the NFC Championship game and he's in the Super Bowl, Quesi's cut the next day.
I know, that's how ironic that shit is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He should have signed Darnold. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like they wanted to, but I mean, they weren't going to give him the money that he wanted, you know.
Well, I bet you could have got him for like 30, 35 million, bro, a year. That wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, you ended up needing him anyway because your boy went down in like week 2. He wasn't even, you know.
Right.
JJ wasn't. How many games did he miss? Like 7, 8 games? He missed half the season. I mean, Darnold would have been there, and you could have sat JJ for the whole season behind him, you know?
Right. That's some interesting to see what the Vikings do in the offseason. I mean, with hunting for new GM. So
your new GM looks like fucking Ed Bundy, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Did you see that? John posted a picture. He goes, "Look, he's Ed Bundy."
Oh shit!
He looks just like him, bro. I'm not even kidding. It's so ironic. I wish John was on here because I don't know where he put that picture. I'd put it up, but he looks like Ed Bundy.
Wow.
No shit. I swear to God. What's up, Ron?
How do you feel about that, John? They're calling you Ed Bundy.
Your new GM. Did you promote him from within? Who is the guy?
He look like Donald Trump. As long as we win games and win a Super Bowl, I could care less. To be honest with you.
He's from Polk High, bro. He played in Polk High.
Well, or talking about Al Bundy.
Yeah. Well, Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy. Yeah.
Bundy,
yeah. He played in Polk High, bro. He played in Polk High.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had like 4 touchdowns in one game or something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something, Dom. What number did he wear at Polk High? Do y'all remember?
Oh shit! No, I don't.
4?
That's a good question, bro. Oh, look, he leaves. He leaves with the answer.
Oh my gosh!
What number did he have? He's gonna look it up. Come back to us.
That's probably what he's doing right now.
No, he probably just hit a wrong button. He does it all the time.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Robert. Who would you like to see win the Super Bowl?
Who would I like to see? I want to see Seattle win. I mean, for a couple of reasons. One, it's the NFC. I'm an NFC guy. I want to see the NFC just hold it down. But number 2, I secretly want to harass you Viking fans all off season. I mean, we're gonna have to listen to the Bears all off season. So I need to turn it around on somebody.
Okay, how about you, Rob?
To answer that question, Al Bundy's number at Polk High was 33.
33.
Oh, Aaron Jones, Dalvin Cook. Who else held 33?
Yeah, 33. That's a cornerback.
33. I don't know why, but I remember him wearing his jersey in one Married with Children, episode, and his number was 33, and it always stuck in my head.
Okay.
So, Rock, who would you like to see win the game tomorrow?
Seattle all the way, because I'm a Philadelphian, and Philadelphians do not like Boston Airs. Fuck Boston. We don't like the Celtics because of the Sixers. We don't like the fucking we don't like the Bruins because of the Flyers. The only fucking team I can even tolerate is the Red Sox. Other than that, fuck Boston.
It's all about the
Boston.
hate, right?
I don't like the Patriots. I don't like the fucking Bruins. I don't like the fucking
now, if the Red Sox were
the Celtics especially don't like.
Now, if the Red Sox were in the National League, then that'd be a different story, correct?
That'd be a different story, pretty much, yeah. Otherwise, the Red Sox don't really mean anything to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, we might have to play them a couple times a year, but otherwise, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the Boston Red Sox. Who cares? The only time we got to face them is if we see them in the World Series. And you know how rare that's going to be?
That's true. That is so true. We're all in agreements. I like to see Seattle win too. You know, because it's
Yeah.
Vikings, Donald's,
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs.
But it's not like you said, John. It's not the same thing when the Flyers have to play the Bruins 4 times a year, and the
Right.
fucking Sixers got to play the Sixers 4 times a year. Now it's a little bit more personal because now you fucking went by the standings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now they're in our standings. You know, the Celtics are in there with the Sixers, the Bruins are in there with the Flyers. You know what I mean? It matters now with those two.
They're crowding in. They're crowding in, bro. They're coming in.
And you know, I'm with you guys. I like to see the Seahawks win because for me, it's like Stephon Diggs, Sam Darnold. Stephon Diggs left Minnesota. He kind of left a bad taste in some Viking fans' mouths.
Yeah.
He was complaining, crying. And Sam Darnold, he's a humble guy. And it's hard to be against somebody who's really humble, especially, you know, the situation he came from when he got drafted by the Jets and his journey to where he's at right now. So,
Well, bro, he did good for you guys. I mean, you brought him in for 1 year. You thought you were just going to have him for half a season to get JJ going. And it turned out he fucking saved your season. He got you 14-3. You was battling for the division week 18, man. You guys could have still won the division and the number 1 seed.
right.
I mean, you guys were in it. I mean, Darnold had you competitive last year. No doubt. No doubt.
He did. And then we part ways. We went with McCarthy. And we left. We gave McCarthy the opportunity. We gave him a bunk offensive line. I don't know how.
What happened? Yeah. I mean, what happened? I mean,
I think it's a crappy offensive line, and it's just a quarterback who can't read defenses. So he has to learn how to read defenses, make audibles, change plays, and it's gonna be a learning progress for him, a process. So
well, I say this, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like when I saw the Packers offense, the way it was crappy this year, it wasn't like it normally is. I'm like, why did they not see this in the offseason? They made it sound like during training camp, the O-line's going to be this, it's going to be a certain way and everything else. And then you get into the season and they look like dog shit. Total dog shit.
Right. And, you know, the same. You can't really say the same for us. I thought that we would be better than we were. Even though we were in it for the playoffs. We still had a chance. We were half a game from making the playoffs. So
Ron's got a financial. He just wants Drake May to win he's got his rookie card, so he wants him to win a Super Bowl for his rookie year and make that card go up in value. That's the only reason, Ron. Oh wow.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I think Drake May's better than I thought he was going to be. Honestly, bro, he actually is worth what they picked for him. You know,
Right.
He's really. I mean, he's helped turn around. Is he Tom Brady? Do you guys think he's the next Tom Brady? I mean, I don't.
No, probably not. The closest person to Tom Brady is probably Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I would say that. And then Patrick, he got hurt this year, so
He got hurt this year. The team just looked awful.
yeah, they look terrible.
But you know, sometimes teams have down seasons. I mean, that's all it was. They had a down season. So
Yeah, it's first time they didn't win the division. First time they didn't make the playoffs.
a losing record, I think. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, they really and losing Patrick at the end of the season was like the cherry on the cake. The cherry on top, bro. It's
right.
when you're having it when it's bad, when it's bad, it's bad. But when it's good, it's good. You know.
That's so true. That is so true. So
You have 2 Brady rookies too. Well, see, those are worth some money, bro. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. I hope to see the Bears week 1. Just hoping. Yeah, you know, other people have been saying that too. That like we're going to be seeing like because the first couple of weeks is usually the interdivisional games, and it's week 1 or week 2 we're seeing the Bears for sure.
because
I don't know.
week 1. I mean, we could see Detroit week 1. Maybe we could see Chicago week 1. You never know.
Yeah, no, but usually the first week or 2 is divisional games. So just to set the tone for the season.
Week 1 was you guys at Chicago. So yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Well, we played Detroit this last year, and you guys played the Bears, right? Yeah, we had Monday night week 1.
Yeah.
JJ has the fourth quarter. He only showed up for 1 quarter. He showed up and got 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter for you guys to edge out the Bears.
It wasn't until like 10 minutes. It was like 9.
Yeah, it was like it was weird, man. It just happened at the end suddenly. Oh.
It's crazy, but like I said, either next year, it's going to be he's going to be the quarterback, he's going to learn some things, or he's going to be a bust. So I think next year is going to be pretty much.
I still think you guys need a veteran in there, man.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Okay, do we stick with Carson Wentz? Most will probably most likely say no, no way. So what else is really out there? Justin Fields. Justin Fields is not a veteran quarterback. He's
How
got
about
more
Malik?
snaps under him.
Would you entertain Malik Willis, bro? He's good. I mean, we can't. He's out of contract from us, bro. He's off. He's wide open, free agent.
Well, I mean, we're talking about veteran quarterbacks. I mean, what do you consider a veteran quarterback?
Well, I mean, he's got a couple years, but I'm just saying you could put him in there and try him out and see how it goes.
Right.
I mean, he didn't do terrible for us in the games he played for Jordan Love. He actually had a decent. I mean, I think he helped his stock. I think he's going to be a starter someplace. Maybe Tennessee. I don't know. Maybe Oakland.
And you know, here's another thought too. I mean, it sounds stupid, but here's another thought. Russell Wilson. I don't think he's going to be back in New York. I think after the
Russell. Oh, would you like Russell as a backup, as a mentor?
He's got 2 Super Bowl appearances, won Super Bowl. So I mean,
yeah. Or Kyler Murray. Look here, Barry's throwing out Kyler Murray. What about him? Because he's available too.
No.
Kyler. Whoa. What about Mac Jones from the 49ers, right? He looked good when he filled in for Purdy. He looked real good when he filled in for Purdy this year.
Yeah. No, he did. You're right about that.
I think you guys got to at least bring in someone else that's got a couple, got some games under their belt to help JJ.
Right. But at the same time, it's one thing where you're like you're trying to help a quarterback, but it's like, what helps are you when you don't have too much help yourself? You don't have the experience as well. At least Russell Wilson, you can say, or even Aaron Rodgers, he's been around the block, he's been there, done it, type of thing. So, even though Aaron Rodgers is probably expensive to get because he thinks he's Aaron Rodgers. So
you guys could have had him for $10 million last year. You know that you could have had Rodgers playing as your quarterback for $10 million.
That's true.
I mean, bro,
that is true. But that offensive line, he would have got smoked.
Well, but look, he almost got killed in Pittsburgh too. So what? I would have look. Compared to who you had throwing, Rodgers would have made a difference. I guarantee you guys would have probably made the playoffs.
Who I would like to have come to Minnesota to become our GM. But Colin brought up the point. Mike Tomlin would be great to have as a GM. But if it's true, he still has a year contract. Yeah, that would be nice. I would love for that to happen. Love that. Because I mean, Mike Tomlinson knows how to win. He knows the players. I'm sure he knows how to scout. So he would still be in the NFL, but his role would be different. Wouldn't be direct hands on like it is, but I think it's something that would be doable. But if it's true, we'd have to give a draft pick just to get Mike Tomlin. It's just like, do you really want to do that? Probably not.
I don't know. But they picked.
Tomlin would be a good addition for you guys.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I mean, Pittsburgh, I didn't think was giving him enough to work with anymore.
Hey, Rock, are you in Isaac's chats? Any of Isaac Miles in your chats? Okay.
Isaac kicked me out of every one of his chats because I roast that bitch like a fucking turkey.
I was hoping you'd have me in his chat, so
I destroy him. That's why he can't stand me. He gets me out of every chat because he knows I'll destroy his ass, and I do it every time.
Ooh, look at this! They're saying
annoying. They lose, and you talk shit. He boots you from this chats, and it's just like all of his chats are like 90% of them are fucking Cowboys fans. Just like, what is this?
Yeah,
what the fuck is this?
That's because he's getting tired, John, of me, you, people like Rob, other people on the outside telling him that the Cowboys ain't shit. He needs his ego built up by other Cowboys fans.
He does, bro.
As if there's somebody to worry about.
That guy's still living in the 90s, bro. He feels he's owed something just because of what they did 30 years ago. They've done
Exactly.
nothing since. They've done nothing since.
The only
Nothing.
reason why that team was so successful because of Jimmy Johnson. That's it.
That's exactly
you
right.
think
Johnson knew how to
Come on.
run a team. He knew how to run a team, and you know what? Jerry Jones wanted to, do it his way, and it's just like my way's gonna win. And you know what? Jimmy Johnson's way worked. Jerry
In the
Jones
zone says
not
it don't
working.
matter. The Vikings' problem is play calling. So you think it's KOC? He's calling KOC the problem. Whoa, I think he's a
To
Viking
a
fan
degree, I
too.
think that there's some truth to that. I think there's some truth to that. I think that KOC does not make the proper adjustments when shit ain't going right.
So he's not the quarterback whisperer everybody talks, hyped him up about.
I don't know.
I mean, JJ didn't come out all finished and everything. So, I mean, I don't know. I give it a draft pick for Tomlin to head coach. I mean, I didn't realize that they traded coaches for picks. And I mean, yeah, bro, you could get Tomlin if you give him a pick. You probably could. You guys make a trade and give up a pick for him. You probably could get him.
Yeah, I honestly, I would entertain that. Colin says no, that ain't gonna happen. I would entertain that though.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would too. I mean, I know Colin's got his own.
Wyatt, get on here, man. What the hell, dude?
If he gets out, he gets out.
Wait a minute. Wyatt, yeah. When you guys were in the playoffs, you won the division. You're on here, blah 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 blah. Now that you guys are bouncing on the couch,
yes, it's KOC. So he's saying. So Zone is saying it is KOC, bro. He's saying it is KOC. He doesn't believe in the coach anymore. Wow. Well, all right. Look, 4 years he's been there, right? 4 years, and no playoffs, no playoff wins, none. I mean,
wins, yeah.
And you guys been there with 13 wins a couple times, 14 wins. I mean, come on, man.
14 and 13-4 was 2022, and then the 14 and 3. And then what was it? 2023 went 7 and 10, and last year went 9 and 8. So
yeah, he ain't done nothing. See, that's what he's saying. I mean,
but
oh, you brought him on. Now he's here. Now you asked for it. You got it.
There we go.
Now he's on. What's up, John? Flores will be the Vikings' next coach. You think so? So after this year, you think? And how do you feel about that, Zone? You think? Would you rather have Flores as your head coach?
I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, seriously. I mean,
I wouldn't mind that at all. But I mean, I wouldn't want the Vikings to tank the season so they have a reason to fire KOC. I think it's kind of stupid.
You're going to trade Tomlin to coach who?
No, to be the GM.
Oh.
Yeah, he was saying GM. Bears need comp picks for it. No, you don't.
I'll be honest with you. The word here in Minnesota from local reporters who cover the Vikings say that Quezzy and KOC weren't on the same page. I mean, you think about it. The first year that Quezzy did the drafts, he traded you guys and Detroit, and then you guys got Watson and Jameis Williams. It's just like of all teams, why would you a draft trade with a division team?
I seen something somebody said earlier that said you guys would get compensatory draft picks if Malik Willis signed somewhere, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. He's an unrestricted free agent. How would you get compensatory picks for him to do anything?
Yeah, I don't know. Unless we re-sign him or,
I mean, unless he was under contract and you guys traded him.
Was it a trade that he went to Denver? Was it?
Someone said that. But as far as I know, Malik Willis is an unrestricted free agent, so you wouldn't get anything.
Yeah, Sean Payton was traded. So was John Gruden at one time, and so was Mike Holmgren when he went to Seattle. We got picks for him going there. I didn't never know that.
Seattle, okay,
I didn't know that
either.
Yeah, it was weird, bro. Somebody mentioned, I'm like, is that really a thing? And then, like John Gruden, when he went to Oakland, they gave up 2 first-round picks for him, bro, and $8 million. I mean, there was like a whole bunch of deals, man.
But I'm not saying for
that was big money too. Back one off.
I think that'd be a good move because Mike Tomlin knows
when they did that.
He knows what coaches need, and I'm sure. I mean,
that was big money. That was big money back then, dude. That was what 2001 they did that.
I don't remember what year it was.
I think it was. It's somewhere in the very early 2000s they did that. And back then, $8 million and 2 first-round picks was a hell of a lot of money to swap
Yeah.
for a coach that, you know,
Well, two
Just
first
think-
rounders
just-
is a lot.
Just think of what that would cost today. Had to make that move.
Yeah.
You know, jeez.
I wouldn't make that move today, dude. There isn't anybody that I want that badly.
Bro, I think it's disgusting when I hear these guys go, I'll give up, like they're talking, I'll give up 3 first rounders and DJ, whatever they were fucking saying for 3 first-round picks. You give up, who's worth 3 first-round picks? Tell me one
Nobody.
person. Tell
Nobody.
me one.
Nobody.
Exactly. I don't think anybody's worth 3.
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. You're mortgaging your whole future of first-round
Well,
picks.
Well, that's what was so bad about the Khalil Mack deal was not only the first rounders, but the second rounders that were kicked into it. It was just like, dude, wait a minute, man. You're giving up like 3 years of first and second round picks for one guy. It's like, no, dude. No, I don't care how good you are. And yeah, Mac was good when we got him at that point, but he wasn't mortgaged the future good, dude. And that's what Paul's wanted to do. He wanted to mortgage the future for 1 or 2 good years. And it's like, no, dude, that's not the way it works. That's why we were in such a fucking shithole for so long. Well, one of the many reasons. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Not the only one. Hey, what?
I'm wondering if I say the word Dak, Ken Dobb, he'll hop on this thing. Because I do want to ask him a question.
God, I hope not.
He might, but I don't know. I don't know if you watch it.
I-
But Tyler, I think everybody got a $20 million bump, and most of us, I think we're over the cap. I mean, we're good. I mean,
Me and
that's
us
right.
in
They did
Green
bump up
Bay,
the salary cap.
we
didn't they?
were both slightly over. We were both slightly over, but we can make Green Bay and Chicago can both make moves and get into the
We're
75
gonna
to
cut
80
guys.
million
We're gonna
dollars
move.
of cap
Yeah.
space. I mean, I was looking at somebody posted one for the Bears, and we somehow kept most of our guys, restructured a bunch of fucking contracts, and opened up $88 million in cap space.
That's
which is
right. Gruden did
insane.
beat. He did
That's
beat the
insane
Raiders.
to even think about. If we
Wasn't
could
the
keep
Bucks-
half the people, dude.
Wasn't the Bucks made the deal with the Raiders to get John Gruden?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Tampa Bay.
And then when they beat him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
directly
he went back
within
to
that year.
Oakland. He went back to LA or Oakland, and
He went back to Oakland in
yeah, that was pretty
2000,
disastrous.
in 2010 or 2011, maybe even later.
They are fighting over Crosby.
But
I've never
but
seen
the
so many
thing-
posts about we're going to get Crosby. We're going to get Crosby. We're going to get Crosby. He has a no trade clause in his fucking contract. I don't know how anybody's getting him.
Crosby's not going anywhere, dude. That's what's
I don't
so
think
funny
so
about
either.
it. I'm just like, dude, stop
He's
talking
coming to
about
Minnesota.
it. Dude,
Get ready.
Tyler, I hope so.
Dude, the man's got a full no trade clause, and he's got the Raiders tattooed on his body. He isn't going
He's a
anywhere
Raider for life.
unless he says, "Hey, I want to fucking go."
Hey, speaking of tattoos, did Nick Green get his tattoo? What's the deal with that, man?
I don't know, man. I don't think he has.
Oh,
You know how Nick is, bro. He don't want to put no ink on. I mean,
he's a bad.
I don't think you guys are. I don't think both Walkers are coming back. If that's Green Bay that I'm reading about there.
I've got a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about the halftime
definitely.
show? How do you feel about the halftime show?
Well, I heard they
You know
made a
what?
whole nother halftime show. Now you got a choice.
You know what?
No,
The
that's
most,
on the
the most-
turning point
dude,
thing.
John
Yeah, well.
Sullivan. Hey, John Sullivan. The most snowflake thing to do ever is to make your own halftime show because you don't like what the NFL
Right,
books.
it's
terrible, bro.
It's such a
That's
weird
the-
thing. It's
that's
such a
the
contradiction.
biggest. That is the biggest snowflake crybaby move.
Yeah, but how else do you get the NFL's attention if they're not going to pick better product for the halftime show?
But
I mean,
here's
come
the
on,
Dude,
bro.
you know what?
thing.
You know
Like,
what?
remember, hey,
Dude, it's all for the 18 to 30. It's not for our
I get it.
demographic. They don't even think about us anymore, dude.
I get it.
But it's the 18 to 35 graphic, and for this graphic, that's
John's like,
what's
let's
gonna
go.
sell, dude.
Jelly Roll and Kid Rock. Let's go, man.
I think Jelly Roll's
no,
not those
Jelly
Kid
Roll
Rock.
dropped
It's somebody
out of
else
that,
too.
dude.
I don't.
Yeah, but I like
Yo,
Jelly
what's
Roll.
up, Dave? Good to see you, brother.
Jelly Roll dropped out of that.
But
Shinedown dropped out of that.
I guess I asked the question because
a couple of country and western singers dropped out of that one as
Oh.
well.
What's up, Colin?
So,
Uh-oh, I brought up Mike Tomlinson, and Colin's just like, fuck this.
College. I'm watching Kid Rock and Jelly Roll. It's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer.
No, but like I asked
No
him what
brains involved. Correct.
Dude,
What's
you
that?
could find
No brains involved. Correct.
You could find Kid Rock at a county fair, dude. Come on now.
Yeah, but bro, it's better than I do not want to watch Bad Bunny. I'm glad they got something else. I mean, I would have just muted the TV and just let it play. You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch most of I don't watch most of halftimes anyway.
But Robert, do you remember? I think it was maybe a couple of years ago. We had a conversation about how the NFL is trying to be more global and try to go international. So it's just, again, a lot of people are all for that. But now that we talk about Bad Bunny being the halftime show, it's just like, no, that's a problem. You know, it's just like, okay, are we going global? Are we going to go international with the NFL? Or is this what we're doing? Because if we're doing this and then we have him as the halftime show, why are people bitching about it?
I kind of agree with Tyler. I mean, David was right when he said that it's a demographic they're going for, the 18 to 30. But I mean, there's a lot more. I don't know, man. I think the rest of the demographic is outweighs that one. I mean,
I would have done Post Malone, but that's just me.
You know what? Hey, Robert, that's a correct statement. But when you think about it, it takes a lot of money to go to an NFL game now. And that's where the 18 to 35 demographic is, because they have the money to go to the games. To
the rich retired don't have the money. Come on, bro. Come on, the rich.
Sure, the rich
you guys better watch out with that for, because next year you might get Taylor Swift as a halftime show, and that will piss you guys off big time.
I don't know. I don't mind Taylor. I don't care.
I'd like to see Taylor Swift.
I don't care, man.
Taylor Swift's hot. She can dance and strut across the stage and sing for a while.
Imagine
I don't watch cross dressers. Like why?
Can you imagine the Chiefs in the Super Bowl and Taylor Swift in the halftime show? That would be crazy.
She's 5'10". She's hot, man. I don't know what your problem is, man. I really don't, man.
I mean,
I'd watch Pink.
She might be the ultimate sugar mama. Anyway, so hey, Colin,
it was a conversation going on.
Hey, Colin, it was suggested you guys trade for what's his name from Pittsburgh, Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
No.
To be your GM.
No.
To be your GM?
No, I'm the GM.
Okay.
I hope you get the job, bro. I really do. I hope you get the job, man.
Hey, you know
nobody could do worse than Quasi, so I want the job. Give it to me.
There's a popular.
Are you ready to move back to Minnesota?
There's a popular saying.
I'll do it from here.
Florida's nice, bro. I don't blame them.
I'll do it from here. Just get me on a conference call. I can do it from here.
Yeah.
We'll get you on the Zoom.
Hey, he can manage the whole team from a conference call, bro.
That's right.
It's a handshake deal.
Hey, Tyler Young. You know what's funny about your statement right now? They don't play Jelly Roll to play off the crowds at halftime when they're about to kick off. They play Walk by Pantera, dude. So yeah, your comment's really funny there, bud.
I'm telling you, do Post Malone. I'd watch Post Malone halftime. He's cool. I'd watch him.
I'd watch Youngblood. Youngblood's cool.
Dude, you would watch Bob Seger if he did the halftime show. Stop.
Come on. Broski's in the comments. Hold on, Broski. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I'll drop
a lot of people.
I'll drop the link.
Bob Seger would be a good halftime show, dude.
Yeah,
if he's still alive and performing.
He was still alive and kicking.
I think Val Venus should do the halftime show. What do you think, Rock?
What do you think, Rock? What do you think, Rock?
Rock. What's up, buddy?
Good painters out there, then. Painters.
I mean, everybody is going to
Let me tell
pale
you
in
something, man.
comparison
If Bob
to
Seger did do the halftime show, it'd be the first time I've watched a halftime show in 20 years.
Yeah, really?
Prince did
Yeah,
the
I
best
mean, call me
halftime show of
old
all
school,
time.
but I'd watch that shit.
Seriously, dude.
I think the last one I watched,
halftime shows
I
they
watched
got now
Snoop Dogg.
suck.
Snoop Dogg, when they had Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, and they had, I mean, that was the best.
3 years
That was a
ago,
good
dude.
show, bro. That was a good
I
show.
don't even think, I
Like 3
honestly
years
don't
ago.
even think you really need a halftime show. I think what you need is Sydney Sweeney doing a modeling of her new bikini and bra line and just have her
As
strut
long
out in
as-
the
you
middle
know
of
what?
the halftime show.
Hey,
You would
hey,
get a good demographic watching that, I promise
Hey,
you.
Colin. Hey, Colin. Only if Margot Robbie can strut alongside of her.
Well, Robbie doesn't have any curves. Come on now, stop it.
Are you
Get
kidding
Sydney
me?
Sweeney out there.
Real.
I'm
What's up,
fine
Joe?
with that.
Get
What
real,
up, my
dude.
guy? How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, bro. How you feeling?
Feeling stoned, dude. How are you,
I
man?
can't complain. I'm blessed. I'm still living.
Still
I hear
living.
that, dude.
I hear that,
I
bro.
hear that.
It's half the battle. Just waking up every day.
For
So
sure.
you're a Viking fan, right? Yeah, he's a Viking fan. That's what I thought. He's a
Yeah.
total Viking
Yeah, he took the blue pill just like the rest of us, yes.
fan.
Mhm.
Colin says he's the next GM for you guys,
I
bro.
could be.
Well, your guy right now looks like Al Bundy. Have you guys seen his picture? I wish John was on here, man. I need to see that picture again. He posted
Talking
it.
about Rob
Al
Brzezinski?
Bundy. Huh? What'd
You
you say?
talking about Rob Brzezinski? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. Yeah.
Broski.
What's up, fellas? What's up, Zoe? How you doing, man?
What's going on,
Yeah,
bro?
he's a VP right now.
He's a
Yeah,
VP.
he's going to be doing the draft this year's draft. So
See, that's
Yeah.
living proof that I could do the draft. And I'll
That
tell
is,
you why
bro.
I would take
That
with the
is.
18th pick.
I'm really glad to have Colin and Zoe on the same channel right now, man. Because I go on Zoe's channel. Zoe's cool as hell, by the way. So, Colin, if you don't check out Zoe's channel, you probably should, man. He's got a good
Should,
channel.
I'll check them out, and you guys can all check my
Yeah,
channel out as soon as I get my stuff
there's
going.
a
So.
popular opinion on Zoe's channel, and I think it's divided amongst racial lines that Quessy was just a scapegoat and didn't deserve to get fired and all this when he was literally the worst drafting GM in the history of football.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? There'll be some dudes that go on there and be like, "Yo, he was a scapegoat and this and that and blah blah blah." People actually tell me he's a GM, but he was just a face guy.
Bro,
You know, he can't
the only suspect part-
he can't be held accountable for the draft. He can't be
Really?
held accountable for not resigning Sam Darnold. Blah blah blah.
Come
Even
on.
though he was the GM. Even though he
Yeah,
was the
that's-
GM.
Yeah.
The only suspect part about the whole thing was they fired him right after Darnold won the NFC Championship.
The
There's
Why
nothing
would-
suspect about it. That's why they fired him, because he got
That's exactly why. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So
It
that's
doesn't
my
take a rocket
argument.
scientist to figure that out. Like, and I mean, I'm glad they fired him before the draft, because if we would have had to deal with another crazy draft, I think I would have put my head into a fan.
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I do
a Swing
think
fan.
I do
Wasn't
think
J-
KOC
wasn't
is
J-
hot garbage as well. But yeah,
Wasn't
man.
JJ McCarthy a Quasi guy?
Was
Is
JJ
McCarthy a Kwesi guy? Yes. McCarthy was who Kwesi wanted.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
moved up in
Kwesi
the
pushed
draft
for him
for
to
him, bro. He
start,
moved
too.
up in that draft to get him. He moved up to get
Yeah.
him.
Well, that's why Quasi got fired.
Yeah.
So Zoe, what do you think about all this, man?
Zoe just stepped off. So,
He just stepped out, bro. He dropped out.
but you can ask me, Broski. I'll give you a
You got
great
two Viking
answer.
fans on here, bro. You got two of them.
Go for it.
What's the question?
So what is your question?
No, I mean, like, why did Quasi get fired? If you had to sum it up in a couple sentences.
Drafting and not signing good free agents and trading away picks for old players that were done.
Interdivisional trading. Interdivisional trading.
I think
was-
I think Adam Thielen probably was another thing too. That
Oh, yeah.
Between Thielen, Cam
yeah.
Akers
Thielen.
twice, TJ Hawkinson trading a lot for him and then re-signing him,
Yeah.
and he's barely played a season in 2 years. Like
Yeah,
Ryan
they-
Kelly, I mean, you
Yeah.
can name it. You can
Yeah,
name it.
it's
Hawkinson,
definitely
that big
it's
contract,
definitely a
I was shaking my
racial
head.
divide amongst Vikings fans. It's pretty
Oh,
hilarious.
I don't
actually.
understand how they
It's
turn
not a
him into
racial
race.
divide to
I don't
me. He was
understand.
just
Yeah.
ineffective at his job. What did he do?
Well,
What did
a
he do
lot
right?
of people were saying. So this is what I've been hearing from a lot of Vikings fans. Honestly, that like a couple, whatever, when Childress was there or something, he had too much say or
That's true.
something. So they divided everything up, and everyone has an equal opinion or an equal contribution on who should
that's
be
not-
drafted and all this shit.
No.
So whoever the GM is really isn't the real GM. He doesn't really have the responsibilities.
My thing is coaches need to coach. And what the coaches can do to help the team is tell the general manager, Here's what we need. And then trust the general manager to pick the right guys. That's the bottom line. Don't go in there and fuck it up and try to tell them how to do their job. I mean, that's my biggest issue. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that bothers me more than anything else is the ownership. The ownership, it just lets this happen. It happened with Zimmer and Spielman. It happened with Kwesi and KOC. Like, these guys just need to let the one guy do his job.
It even happened with Zimmer and Childress too. It happened with Zimmer and Childress too. Remember?
Yes, it did.
So
100%.
Colin,
Yeah.
you don't buy the argument that Kwesi just is the GM, just had no power or no say in anything.
I think Kwesi had some power, but I do think that Kwesi wasn't really a football guy. Like, he was like an asset guy. I mean, he didn't really.
Do you think KOC was the main reason why the draft sucked? I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think KOC was. I think there was a power struggle as to who was making decisions and who wasn't making decisions.
Okay, so that kind of holds true to what I've been hearing then.
Huh?
That kind of holds true to what I've been hearing from most Vikings fans, and that, like, just because he was the GM, he wasn't like the guy who had the final say kind of thing.
I don't know if he had the ability to ascertain talent. That was the biggest thing. Like, he traded down that first. I would have fired him after the first draft because he literally traded with 2 division opponents and traded away off of these guys that, like, literally the two first picks that he had are not even in the NFL anymore. Right. Lewis Dean and Andrew Booth Jr. are not even in the NFL anymore. And I don't know if Donatel was getting in it, but that's my whole thing. Like, the coaches getting into the mix, that takes away any kind of power and say that a general manager has. The coach can say, "Here's what I need," and it's up to the general manager to pick and pick the players.
I agree with
that. The coaches need to stay away from it. There's only been really, in the 4 years that Kwesi drafted, to me, there's really only about 3 to 4 guys out of 50 that panned out. Reichert is number 1. Addison is number 2. Turner is seemingly turning in number 3, and I think Donovan Jackson could be 4.
Yeah,
and maybe Naylor.
He hit out only 10% of his fucking picks. 10%. That's it.
10%. Yeah, and one All Pro.
I want to hear what Zoe has to say about this. That's got to be that's worse than polls, right? You're saying that's worse than polls because I thought
they're both bad. They're both not very good. Wow. If you want me to be totally honest with you, polls has finally kind of come around a little bit, but I think that had more to do with Ben Johnson than it did polls.
It did have more to do with Ben Johnson, dude.
Yes.
Because I'll tell you what. In the 3 years that Pauls was there, for being an ex-offensive lineman, he didn't do shit about our offensive line.
Right?
Yeah.
Ben Johnson,
right? He didn't know nothing about O-line.
Ben Johnson comes in, and within 3 months, we have a brand new left guard who happens to be a perennial All-Pro. We have Drew Gallman that we signed for 3 years for $54 million, and we have Jonah Jackson, who was fucking awesome in the middle. Those three guys in the middle, and Darnell Wright made our fucking offensive line. Now there's issues. There's people that actually are saying, "Oh, are we going to re-sign Darnell Wright?" We should be re-signing Darnell Wright. We should be giving Darnell Wright fucking top line money because he's a top line right tackle. But I mean,
and looking back on it now,
other than that, Ryan Poles didn't do dick. Ben Johnson came in, boom, and the draft picks, all of them hit.
Yeah, and look at Pole's first draft: Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brister, Felix Jones, Braxton Jones, like Kyler Gordon can't stay on the field, Brisker can't stay on the field. You know, the next year.
When Brisker's on the field, he's a stud. He's a fucking.
Yeah, I don't know about that anymore. But Darnell Wright, his second year was a good pick, kind of, but like. Gervon Dexter's not really panning out. Tyreek Stevenson, what is he doing? Zach Pickens, Roshan Johnson, nope. You know what I mean? Caleb looks like he might, you know what I mean, be a legit pick. Roma Dunze, I think they overreached for him big time. You know what I mean?
I would have taken the left tackle at that pick. I would have taken Fuaga.
So really, what I'm getting at is Poles' first good draft was last year with Ben Johnson.
No, I agree with you.
Ben Johnson, dude, easily.
Yeah.
It was the best draft he's had.
Does that save his job though? I mean, I remember last year.
Yeah,
you guys
they locked him in. They locked him in.
Tied them together. Yeah, they tied them together.
Yep.
They tie them together, and what Ryan Poles is going to do is acquiesce.
Welcome to the show, John.
Job, and that's just the way it's going to be. I mean,
Shout out Dorn.
I know, right? He's got to get it in there.
Ben Johnson doesn't get $13 million a year just to be the head coach, dude. I'm sure he's got a lot of say in the fucking draft room.
But like Colin said, it shouldn't be like that, bro. It shouldn't, but I see. I guess in Chicago, that's how it has to be because I don't think Poles knows what he's doing, bro. I honestly don't.
When your head coach is Ben Johnson and he's, I'm sorry,
a lot of stock in Ben, bro.
It's not like his scheme hasn't worked for the last 4 fucking years, dude.
Man, I hope you guys have a good second year because if he fails in his second year, man, you're going to be heartbroken, David.
Hey, I've got a question for the.
I'm not going to be heartbroken.
Lonzo, is that your name?
What's that?
I got a question for you. Since you're a fellow Viking fan too, do you think that we should address the Jordan Addison situation? Because 3 years in a row he's had like off the field problems, getting in trouble.
Ooh,
I've been said we need to trade Addison because I don't want to pay him the money he wants.
Yeah,
we can't pay 2 guys. That's my thing. I mean, you can't pay 2 guys. The percentage don't work. I would re-sign Naylor because I feel like Naylor could get. We could get him for less money, but I feel I'm with you on like we should have traded Addison at the deadline.
Mm-hmm. Can you get anything for him now since he beat the Chargers? I know he beat the Chargers.
You could maybe get a 2nd or 3rd round pick.
Okay. Well,
you don't think in first round? You don't think we can squeeze the first out of him?
I don't think so.
I think it depends on who you trade him to. I think Buffalo would probably give you a 1st round pick for him, but other than that, I don't know.
Rob, are we going to do another show after the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we'll have the Daily Huddle, but like open mic for the season. This is the last one of the open mic for the season. Tomorrow morning, the Red Zone Rant rolls for the last one of the season. We're going to take a break for about a month, and then we'll be back. I mean, we're still going to be doing weekly shows. We're just, yeah, we'll be back for the
draft. Time of year, draft time. Let's go.
Oh yeah, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. We got a lot of things going on for the draft, so we're going to be. That's why I say we're going to take a break and come back, and we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. So,
all right, dude.
Yeah, stay tuned. Next year's going to be better. Everybody, next year's going to be better.
So
I'll talk to you guys. See ya.
What's up?
I
got a question for Vikings fans on here. So y'all comfortable with Rob running the NFL draft?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Really?
I don't know if he could do any worse than Kwesi, as Colin
He can't do any worse than Kwesi. I think the Vikings are going to bring back Cousins, by the way.
I know. He's asking. Well, hey, Zoe, Colin just ran into Cousins like a week ago, bro. He's got a Polaroid and everything. He actually ran into him where he works in Florida. He ran into Cousins. And
I did.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
I think he's coming back, though.
Yeah, that's what he didn't want to say. He said he asked him. He didn't want to say yes or no. You think he'd say no?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I got another question for y'all because I hear y'all a lot on here bashing Kwesi.
Yeah, they are.
I just want to ask y'all this: how do y'all feel about the Allen Thielen trade?
I hated it.
I hated it too.
You hate it. So let me ask y'all this: do y'all know who made that trade?
It wasn't. I know it wasn't Kwesi. I know that wasn't Kwesi. That was Brzezinski. I know it wasn't. Yeah, I know it was.
And I got another question. Do y'all know who signed them 2 D tackles in free agency last year?
I mean, you guys got multiple GMs. Is that what you're trying to say, bro? Is there a conspiracy going on?
But listen, I've been saying that the ownership has been corrupt in this. So yeah.
Rob, I couldn't wrap my head around it till recently, and this actual fucking conversation is actually helping clear it up because it seems like if you're a GM for the Vikings, you're not a real GM.
No. And do y'all know in Kwesi first draft? Do y'all know who you wanted to take at pick number 12?
I wanted them to take Jordan Davis.
He wanted Jameson Williams. They told him to trade down.
Really? I think Donatel had something to say about it because I think Donatel wanted seen.
Wow.
I know, but that's my point. Like he is the scapegoat on this, but he did. But listen, Some of the moves that he made though were not right. Like he didn't make good moves. Like, and he didn't pull. And more than anything, he didn't pull the trigger twice. They could have gotten a lot for Daniil Hunter a couple of years ago before they let him go for nothing. And they didn't pull the trade on Addison at the deadline this year. That's on Kwesi 100%.
That's more of an organizational issue, though. If like the GM can't even be a real GM, that's fucked. That's just fucked.
Shit.
Well, that's
sorry,
why I'll
guys.
do the job. You can pay me. I will do it for $70,000 a year. I'm keeping the money on the field. That's all I got to say about that.
70,000. Damn.
70,000. That's all I need. 70,000 in an apartment like 2 blocks from where the facility is. That's all I'm asking.
So you're
I'm
going
a
back to
bargain.
Minnesota? Is that what you're saying?
If they gave me the job, I'd move back. It'd be a bargain.
Bro, if that was
I'm a
that
tax
easy to get
write-off.
the job, you know how many people would have that
I
job?
just said, but so you moved back to Minnesota? You said hell no.
You
Come
said
on.
hell no.
Well,
You
I mean,
don't
if I knew I was going to get the job, I'd move back. But
bro, since COVID, we just got a Zoom meeting. Don't worry about it. You just have a
that's
meeting.
right. I can do it from here.
It's all solved, bro.
So
But-
Colin and Broski and Zoe, who do you guys want to see win tomorrow? The Patriots or Seahawks? If you had
I'm
to
going for
choose.
Seattle.
Okay.
I guess
me
I'll
too.
go for Seattle.
I'm going
I
for
mean,
Seattle.
I really just don't give a shit. Like I'm kind of pulling for the two Charlotte, like the center on the Patriots is from Charlotte. The quarterback, Drake
Yeah,
May's from Charlotte.
former
So,
Viking.
I like them, but I can't root for the New England because they're fucking New England. I can't root for Seattle because fuck Seattle. So whatever.
Bro, you ride the shit out of Vikings fans. You know damn well you want to say, you should have signed Darnold. That's what you
Not
want to say.
really, man, because I don't know. I really.
I
I
went
don't
to
know,
the
man.
Jacksonville game. I saw him. I was fine with us not signing him. He threw 4 bad interceptions in that game. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But that's pro sports. You can't have a good game every fucking game. But bro, for
But the Jacksonville is the worst
I
team in the
just
league last 2 years.
you guys
ago.
look
They
at the
were
quarterback
terrible.
guys.
I'm gonna say this. Let's see what he does tomorrow. If Sam Darnold
All right,
balls
you're right.
the fuck out and they win, there's no argument any Vikings fan can ever fucking tell me
Nope.
you couldn't have
Nope.
signed him for a fucking 3-year, $100 million deal and argued against
the only
that
thing I
shit.
would say is we should have either got Daniel Jones, we should have signed him, or Sam Darnold.
Aaron Rodgers. That's who I wanted all
Or Aaron
along.
Rodgers, right? You could have Rodgers for $10 million. $10 million you could have had him.
$5 million. He was willing to sign with Minnesota for $5 million.
But
That's
the
crazy,
crazy
bro.
part is, though, y'all, when Kwesi and KOC first got hired, the plan was to find us a quarterback and play that young quarterback. That was the goal 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. KFC's a fucking scrub too, man.
Yeah,
KOC's got a lot to prove. He's got a lot to prove.
He's Matt Nagy. Dude, KOC is Matt Nagy 2.0. He's Matt Nagy 2.0.
I think
Year
with-
5, does he get you? Does he win a playoff game? That's the
I
question.
think if Kwesi doesn't get to the playoffs next year and get a playoff win, I think he's out the door.
He gets you to the playoffs. You just don't get the wins. That's the thing. He gets you there. You don't get them.
But you guys see how Zoe makes these good ass fucking points, right? The dude knows his shit.
No, I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm saying, like, I think this problem goes all the way up to ownership. I think they could have broken it down to the studs a couple of years ago. They didn't. They want to be. They always say, "Oh, we want to be in the tournament." Like, who the hell? This isn't the NCAA basketball tournament. It's the playoffs. Call it the playoffs, number one. Number two, like, you have to put faith in these people that you hired to do the job. Don't mess around. Like, why do you go and get Jordan Mason if you only give him the ball 90 times in a year? Like, that guy's a bulldozer. Give him the ball and run the ball. It's just the ownership wants to be meddle with it, but not meddle with it. Like, they got to be all in or all out.
And I got another point for y'all. Like, don't get me wrong, the Kwesi firing should have happened, but on his behalf, he ain't want KOC. He wanted Harbaugh.
Yeah,
he did. That's true.
In the ownership, they wanted KOC.
Yeah.
But I mean, that goes to my point too. Ownership might be the problem right now.
Yeah, they're butting in. They're butting in. Like, that's been the Bears. That's what held the Bears back all them years. Ownership.
And I don't get it though. Like, how you fire the
Jerry
GM
Jones.
that hired the head coach, but you keep the head coach? like he ain't part of the
Yeah,
problem.
though I was saying that. I thought those guys were tied together. I'm like, if you're
Me
firing
too.
one, you got to fire both. Like,
Right?
come on.
I thought that too. I thought KOC was next. I swear to God, I did. I
Like,
really
what had
did. Bro.
KOC, like what had KOC did in 4 years? You want to keep him?
No?
He didn't win a playoff game.
I said
Yeah,
the same thing about LaFleur. Why they want to keep LaFleur? He can't get us something. We haven't won nothing with him.
At least LaFleur's developed a young quarterback, though. KOC hasn't done that.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you that. I'll say that. You're right. JJ
And
failed for him. All right, but that doesn't mean.
Game.
Huh?
He won a playoff game or two.
Yeah, no, Joe. Love won his first playoff game. He did. He did. I'm not saying he
As long as
didn't.
you don't play San Francisco, then you're going to win a playoff game.
Yeah, we're good. If we don't play San Fran, we're good. Or the Eagles. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And Rob, who'd you lose to this year? Rob, who'd you lose to this year, Rob? Rob, who'd you lose to this year, Rob?
I know who he lost to this year.
Get it.
I know who he lost to. I know. It's all good, bro. We can't win every year. You can't win every year. I mean, Broski, comparatively, you guys won out of like 10. I mean, come on, bro.
Hey, comparatively, Jordan Love's number one in division.
Bo, I have a question. I have a question for you, Zoe. With them re-signing Flores, do you think that maybe a backup plan if they were to get rid of KOC is to promote Flores to head coach next year?
Somebody said that earlier.
I really feel it could be him, or it might be that dude Frank Smith we just hired.
Could be the head coach.
Yeah,
Really?
he the assistant head coach. How he get that title off Rip?
That's weird.
Not me. I mean, I would have no problem with Flores being the coach if they could find a good young offensive coordinator, because I don't think Flores wants to deal with the offense at all. But he's so good with the defense. Like, this is almost like, if you know what this reminds me of is back in the day when we had Dennis Green and Tony Dungy, and you had to pick one or the other. It reminds me so much of it. And I feel like if KOC can't get it done this year, I might lean towards Flores, because Flores is better at doing his job and keeping his side of the ball going than Kevin O'Connell is with his side of the ball.
Yeah, and outside looking in, man, to me, KOC's lost the locker room, man, and I think Flores would regain control of that locker room. I think the players respect Flores.
I don't think he's lost the locker room yet, but if this thing keeps going the way it's going, he could.
Would Keenan McCardle maybe be the OC?
Who?
Keenan
He's the
McCardle.
wide receiver coach.
Yeah. That's an option. I don't know. It's like it's so much stuff going on. I really don't know, because I don't understand with the keeping KOC part. Like, KOC been for 4 years, and he told y'all a lie. He can't develop no young quarterback, because all the young quarterbacks look like ass in his offense. JJ McCarthy, Jared Hall, Max Brosmer, all the young quarterbacks look like ass.
Yeah, I mean, he proved that he couldn't develop. It's true.
But that's why we brought.
But then again, if you know that about yourself, then why don't you get Aaron Rodgers? Like, to me, we would have been a playoff team with Aaron Rodgers.
That's right. Ownership, bro. Ownership didn't want to deal with them. What? Bet you. Ownership.
No, Aaron Rodgers will call so many audibles. He ain't going for that bullshit.
We would have made the playoffs, though. We needed a guy who could complete a pass. If we would have had a guy who could complete a pass, we would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah, he would have. JJ would have had a great year, probably.
I'm saying you. But my thing is, okay, you make the playoff, then what? Lose and wild card again?
Probably.
I think I'll tell you what, this year, if going into the playoffs on both sides, I didn't see one truly, really dominant team that was the playoffs. Because you know, when you go into the playoffs, you'll see like Philly and Kansas City last year, like Kansas City usually, Baltimore, and I mean, I thought maybe the Rams were. Seattle surprised me, but like none of these teams. This could have been a year where the Vikings could have made a surprise run, and we just folded.
I don't see it under the head coach. Like, he can't coach in the playoffs. You know how everybody say Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen can't perform in the playoffs? That's the same thing with KOC.
Yeah.
He don't perform in the playoffs.
But Zoe, you have to remember, when Dennis Green was the head coach, it was not till '97 until he won a playoff game. So I mean,
how long ago was that?
Like I said, he was hired in '92 and then won a playoff game till '97. So
Yeah, he beat the
5
Giants, I think, with Randall Cunningham. Does that sound
But-
right?
Yep.
But my thing is though, was Dennis Green labeled an offensive genius?
Yeah.
He was a good coach. He was a player's coach. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know that he was a good.
But we got KOC from Sean McVay, thinking we're gonna get some of that Sean McVay love over here.
Yeah.
Well,
And KOC
all right.
don't even know how to run the fucking football.
And that goes back to me. I mean, I love the Jordan Mason pickup, and I still think that could happen. A guy who I was saying that the Vikings should really consider, especially if they move on from Aaron Jones, is Kenneth Gainwell. I think if you had Gainwell and Mason together, I think that would be a good 1-2 right there because they complement each other and they fill their gaps. Like those two guys
Gainwell's
together, I
definitely
think would be good.
Honestly, at this point in time, I'm just struggling to see like what is KOC's strength? Like, what is he actually good at? Because I couldn't tell you.
Me neither.
I think he knows how to run a scheme. I think he can script plays. I just think the thing that bothers me about KOC, you go and you get a guy at 10th overall, and the guy was at a college where they ran the ball a lot. If you want to put that guy out there sorely, this is just in general. I feel like getting a veteran quarterback would have been the thing, and letting McCarthy sit for a year but be active and being healthy and like practicing and doing stuff like that. Like the Packers do it right. The Packers do it right. They let the guys marinate and learn before they throw them out there. You're just being cheap by going, I want to do a quarterback on a rookie contract. You're just being cheap there.
But why put out your franchise quarterback and then not have an offensive line to protect them?
I think the Vikings need to seriously look at drafting a tackle or two in this draft, and not at the bottom of the draft either. You can't draft a 6th-round tackle and be like, go ahead and be Darrisaw's backup. I would take a tackle in the 2nd round.
Well, you can have a 6th-round tackle like a project that you got a year or two to work on them and help them develop. That's what
that's my point. If School was the worst tackle I think I've ever seen on the Minnesota Vikings. He's right up there with Willie Beavers as being one of the worst tackles I've ever seen on their team.
See, but the way I look at it though, honestly, I don't blame the Vikings offensive line. I think ain't nothing wrong with the Vikings offensive line for real.
I think there wasn't anything wrong when they were healthy, but the problem was they weren't healthy. Like O'Neal had his weeks when he was off, and Darrisaw didn't have a full year to recover from his injury. He didn't even have a full year. So
I mentioned this on Zoe's channel, man. I think they really it would have been a big difference if they would have hit on that center and that guard signing, because Ryan Kelly and Will Fries are pretty much complete busts.
I don't know if Fries is necessarily a bust because they had so many injuries around him.
He's not good.
I don't know if he's a bust, but I can see why people would think he is. But they feel like he was trying to make up for 2 other people being hurt.
But the crazy part is, though, when we had Ed Ingram and Bradbury, they were bad here. But if you look at the other teams, they doing real good. It's the place, it's the scheme. It's Kelsey offense.
Ingram has definitely been better. Bradbury has been about the same, but Ingram, I agree with you on Ingram. Anytime a center has a back problem, I'm kind of out on them because Bradbury's back was going. If I were the Vikings, I would look at getting that guy that Philadelphia, the guy who just stepped away from Phil. I would get that Stoutland guy right now.
Yeah, of course.
I would pay that guy a fortune and get him in Minnesota. Yeah.
But man, the Vikings ain't trying to win no damn Super Bowl, man.
Don't say that. If I was the general manager, we would be in the Super Bowl right now.
Listen to
him. Know why? Because Tavondra Sweat and Jordan Davis would be my 2 defensive tackles right now. That's why we'd be stopping the run.
We need you. Because right now, this shit, everybody backstabbing, everybody backdooring, everybody just doing something. Everybody's doing whatever they want to do.
It's all across.
Who would you like to see the Vikings grab as the GM?
Me.
You know what?
Louis Riddick. I would be okay with Louis Riddick.
No, you know who it is though? I like my man right now. He is at the Chargers. And he is like a Newsy like protege. I forgot his name though. He been in the front office for like 25 years now.
I don't know what you're talking about,
The
but
Chargers? I don't know who he is talking about either.
I'm about to tell y'all right now.
All right, man.
His name is Chad Alexander.
Oh.
Chaz Alexander.
Yeah.
Where did he come from? I don't know a whole lot about him.
He assistant general manager right now. He been with the Jets, of course, the Ravens.
The Jets and the Raiders? I don't know if I want to bring that guy in.
He said Ravens. He didn't say Raiders.
Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. He went from the Jets and the Raiders? Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
But Newsom, he OZ, what's his name? The one that retired from the Ravens? I see. I see Newsom or some shit like that.
Yeah, Ozzie Newsome, yeah.
Yeah.
Did Ozzie step down?
Yeah, he been stepped
I think
down.
he retired, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. He his protege.
That's why they fell off.
Okay.
For real.
That's a
I mean,
good.
I don't
That's
know
a
who
good.
That's why they fell off this year, bro. That's I guarantee.
I want a football guy. I want a football guy.
Yeah, that's a good mentor to have, Ozzie Newsome. That's for sure.
Yeah. But,
Just hire. You know what? Screw it. Just hire Belichick. I'm fine. I'm done with it. Just hire Belichick.
What the fuck?
Hell no.
I thought you wanted to win, bro. I thought you wanted to win. Might as well put Jim back there.
Oh God, no.
Belichick
God,
no.
no.
Since you lost Tom Brady.
Well, we'll bring back Rick Spielman.
Jeff Diamond.
There you go. No.
I like Rick though, for real.
Well, fellas, I hate to say we ran way over the show, but you guys were having a good conversation. I didn't want to stop it, so.
I appreciate y'all having me on tonight.
Yeah, man.
no,
you guys subscribe
Keep
to
an eye
In
on
the
your
Zone.
show, man. I'll keep an eye out for your show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
In the Zone Sports.
Good looking,
Subscribe
bro.
to it.
there it is again. He put it up in the Zone Sports right
Good
there.
looking, bro. I appreciate you.
You got it, man.
Thanks for coming. We'll see you next time.
Y'all have a nice
Later,
night.
guys.
How often do you do the show? How often do you do the show?
Huh?
How often do you do your show?
How often you do your show?
Oh, whenever.
Yeah, he
Also,
goes
you
live
don't
like,
have it-
or he goes live like 3
You got
times
it.
a week, pretty much.
Shout
And nice
it out,
people
bro.
call
You got a
in.
day. You got a day and time. Shout it out. Let's have it.
Oh, subscribe to my channel, In the Zone Sports on YouTube. I'm on all major platforms, and I go live like 3 or twice a week. I will do a post-game show after the Super Bowl. So, yeah, I go live whenever, though.
Are you in Minnesota right now or no?
No, I live in Detroit.
Oh shit. He's in the
You're in the
danger zone.
lion's den, literally.
Lions Den. Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Well, thanks for coming, fellas. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle Podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.